Hello and welcome again to another Friday afternoon edition of Divrei Torah. Recently in the news there was an article that spoke about boundaries. The question was, what would you allow your kids to do? Are the streets safe? Would you allow your 7-year-old to go out on the street by himself? Would you allow your 9-year-old to go out on the street by himself? Would you allow them to go to the shops on their own? And there was the question of the legal issue, and there were other questions, many issues that were discussed. And I'd like to discuss boundaries just for a moment today. Because we always speak about boundaries specifically when we talk about children. Maybe we speak about co-workers. Maybe when we speak about people that are employees or employers of ours. But we never speak about another set of boundaries. This set of boundaries is brought in this week's Sedra. The Torah says, Shoftim Boundaries. You should create for yourself policemen. You should create for yourself judges. Create for yourself a justice system. However, the Torah says, Shoftim Boundaries. It should say, Shoftim Boundaries. You should create judges in all of your gateways. Why does it say create for yourself judges? So one of the explanations that's given is create for yourself judges. Create boundaries for yourself. Create gateways. Create a way of policing yourself. A way of being on top of yourself. Many of us always look at others and we say, this is what he does wrong. This is what that one does wrong. Okay, that might be so. What about you? What do you do wrong? What do you have an issue with? What do you think needs improving? Where do you sometimes overstep the boundaries? That's the question you need to be asking yourself as well. Specifically now in El. Specifically when we come to the point of having to stand before God and say, did I overstep my boundaries this year? Did I do everything the way I'm supposed to do it this year? Maybe I did. Probably I didn't. And so when we discuss boundaries, that's something we should think about. Yes, we need to create boundaries for our kids. Yes, we need to create boundaries maybe for our co-workers and maybe for our employees. It's good. It's healthy. It's important in a relationship. But on top of all those boundaries, we need to create another set of boundaries. Create boundaries for yourself. If you know you're no good at something, if you know you get angry easily, create boundaries that you shouldn't get as angry as easily. If you know that you are a bit messy, you're disorganized, create a way, a system of checks and balances that keeps you organized. Those boundaries, that's a Shoftim Boundaries. That's the policeman. That is the justice system that you not only create for everybody else around you. That's a justice system you need to create for yourself. Have a good Shabbos.